a psychiatrist in Nashville, Tennessee. And of course, Dr. Poe, let me welcome you to the show this morning.
Thank you very much, Dr. Henry.
And indeed, Dr. Poe, it's hard to really introduce you to this audience because I'm sure that many of them have had an opportunity to see and to hear you on many, many occasions. And so, what we would like to do is to identify perhaps a few who might not know Dr. Cupid Poe, and to have you to give us, for them, some information in relationship to your background, your education, and some of your experiences, and then we'll talk about the many faces of despair.
Dr. Henry, I'm originally from Eustis, Florida, grew up in Sarasota, Florida, came to Nashville in 1956 to attend Tennessee State University. I finished there in 1960. I went to Meharry, finished Meharry Medical College in 1964, did an internship in Chicago. I was drafted in my internship and spent a few months in Korea. This was after the Korean conflict. I was in the military for 2 years, came back to Nashville, Tennessee in 1976. Took a job at Meharry. Stayed there for about 7 years and worked at Middle Tennessee Mental Health Institute. And so I've worked in various psychiatric facilities throughout the state. I've also had a radio program called Forgiveness Today. We were on the air for about 7 years up until about 6 months ago. I've also co-authored a book called Imogene Reborn, and I've just completed another manuscript entitled The Prayer Response. So we've had a diversity of experiences.
And indeed, you are a busy man, Dr. Poe. Dr. Poe, what we'd like to do today is to talk about the many faces of despair. And perhaps you could use the remaining part of the first part of this show to give us some kind of definition in terms of despair, because I think that in terms of the overall economy, the overall attitude that people have in reference to what is going on today, that this ought to be a very, very helpful piece of information for a large number of people. So let's look at it from that perspective.
Yes. Let me also say that I'm a minister and a psychiatrist. I've pastored 2 churches here in Nashville, Tennessee, Spruce Street